The next challenge is a CTF challenge, a Rick and Morty CTF. Pickle Rick. This is part of the complete beginner path that we are doing on TryHackMe. Let's see what challenges awaits us. Help turn Rick back into a human. This Rick and Morty themed challenge requires you to exploit a web server and find 3 ingredients to help Rick make his potion and transform himself back into a human from a pickle. Deploy the virtual machine on this task and explore the web application. Answer the questions below. What is the first ingredient, second, and the last? Okay, we have our IP. Let's just see if port 80 is open, which it should, yes. Help Morty. Okay, I will not read through that. I see burp, which means that for me this is a tell that we should intercept something. We have a note here. Note to self, remember the username is rickrules. This is really good information. Other than that, nothing, because in header we just see some files that are needed for this. Okay, let's open up also a text editor. We have this one. This one should be either for an admin panel or for SSH, I presume. We'll scan in a second for with Nmap to do some network mapping, and also I want to scan with GoBuster. Before that, let's go for Nmap. I want all of these. Default scripts, service versions, and operating system detection. 93.107. Sudo nmap. Okay. Let's kick this off, and let's also use this one, GoBuster. We have to change. Actually, this is good. That's a good one. And in here, we just have to add this vulnerable machine IP. From here, I am pretty confident we will find something. Assets, we saw assets. Let's see if we have robots. We have robots actually. Wooba looba dooba. It looks like a password. I will just save it here. Do we have an admin panel? Okay. Let's see our scans. Nmap is done. Post is 80, which we just saw, which is cool. Rick is super cool. The website title, we can see it over here. SSH open, port 22, obviously. Exactly what we said. Okay, now we'll say here SSH with this username. Let's try to see if this will work. This username at 10.10.93.107. Yes. And permissions denied. Okay, let's try Hydra brute force attack. We'll see 93.107 with RockU, but for this one I will not try admin. Let's see if Rick rules username is there. Okay, we'll use 4. hyphen T should be thread. I'll go with admin. Yeah, so we need the public key for SSH. Let's see here. Nothing yet. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave Nmap just yet. Let's use a script. And then the target IP 107. Okay, let's check our directory brute force scan. Let's go to assets, see what we have in here. Okay, we have some things. We have JPEGs, which basically are the... We have a fail one. We have... basically, these are files from what we've seen already on the main page. Let's go buster this and let's find also other kinds of files. We have to change the word list from user share word list derb. Extensions common. Let's see if we find something only with this. Actually, we have to change the URL. It's 10.10.93.107, and I think I'll leave it like here. We have only a root, which will bring us here. Yeah, this one is the thing that we see now. Okay. Derb. And from here, common. Let's try another word list. Our scans are basically as strong as our word list. They depend on the word list. We should find something else. We have index.html, which is the home page. We have robots.txt. We saw that. I mean, let me see. Can this be a directory? Botron. What if I say login portal? Okay. So we have actually a portal. Okay, let's take Rick rules and then let's take this one. It looks like we have a command panel, potions, creatures, potions, and bad clone nodes. On the real Rick, can we view this page? Denied PHP. Potions again. And okay, it looks like web command line. Okay, let's see this command panel what executes. Okay. From here, I presume we need to see the public key for SSH. Let's go one directory and list. Okay, let's see if we go back to the, okay. Okay, so if we list inside the root directory, we can see the file that we identified. This one is a ingredient. We have assets, the directory that we just accessed. We have clue. We have a PHP one. Our page that we just accessed. We have also portal and robots. Things that we saw. Now let's get this. Command disable to make it harder for future Pickle Rick. Okay. Genius. Then let's get clue.txt. Okay, no worries. Then we move this one. Let's try to move this one. We move it into assets. From current directory will be assets. Let's see if this will execute. Let's try to access this. Actually, let's duplicate the tab and see if that worked. Sets. It looks like it didn't work. Clue.txt into asset. Okay, let's see if we can create a file. Let's see if this can be done. Nope. We have read, write, and executable. We have read, write, and also execute writes on this file. Get text test.txt. Okay, what we use vim and then clue.txt. The last command .txt. All right, so the last command allows you to scroll through the file, which we see that we can use it. Look around the file system for the other ingredient. Well, the other ingredient is basically here. Super. And to be honest, I don't think that we will find... Okay, so we found the first one. Second ingredient in Rick's potion. For the other ingredient, well, if this is the clue, something tells me that we have to find somewhere a way to log in into SSH. What is the second ingredient in Rick's potion? Okay, so basically potions. Only the real Rick can see this page. We'll list A inside home. Here, I just want to see if we have the .ssh file. List inside home. Rick and Ubuntu. List home and Rick. Second ingredients. The thing is that we just saw the username. Let's try to SSH this. Okay, let me see if this will work. Okay, cool. Okay, open this. Let's use this. We'll use this command. It's a PHP reverse shell from payload old things. And here we paste our IP, we execute this, and we should have connection. Yes, we have now. Let's try to upgrade now our session. Oh wait, no, it's not OS. It's cool. Now let's try to have to spawn a PTI session. We have to use this command because we use bean bash. Awesome. Now let's see. We go now home. We list here. We go to Rick. We go to we go to second ingredients. What? Yeah, it was not a directory. It was a file. Okay. ASCII text. And what is the last and final ingredient? Well, you saw that we have let's try to see what so we can run this sudo command. As you can see, the user www data may run the sudo command with no password. Permission denied. What about now? Sudo cat. Actually, let's list root. And here we see the third ingredient. Okay. Root and third.txt. Flip juice. Okay, cool. Okay, pretty interesting CTF. So we saw from the first ingredient, in order to find the first ingredient, we found that there is a portal on the application. We logged in with credentials found on the first page. Then inside the command panel, we can play with this command line, but we spawn a reverse shell for the second ingredient, and for the third ingredient we saw for the second ingredient that we have to access the Rick user, and then we checked with sudo if we can use the sudo command. If we can use the sudo command, and we can use it without password. And then we checked to see what is inside the root directory, which stores the third ingredient. Awesome.